Greetings, audience, and welcome back to Misfits D&D. I stole the intro from Zorn this time.
Huh?
I stole doing the intro from you this time.
Yeah, you did pretty much. But hey, that's the way it works on this channel. Sometimes they steal it from me. But anyway, we're back in D&D. Woohoo! After what, fucking 4 weeks? Jesus Christ.
A little over a month, yeah.
Yeah, we've been a little slack and we've been sick. We've
busy.
Had problems, yeah. So anyway, let's get back into it, shall we? Fen, do you want me to do the thing, or you want to do the recap?
If you really want to do it, you can do it. I mean, I'll save my beautiful voice.
Okay,
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Exactly. Last time on Misfits and Mishaps, we basically ended up going through the dungeon. We fought a couple of kobolds. We ended up in a big room with a bunch more kobolds.
Armies! Swaths of kobolds! There are kobolds coming out of every orifice of the cave.
Woo!
As Crash elegantly put it, yes, there was kobolds wherever they were. Anyway, so we fought them. We had our first knockout. Cavrino decided to charge in, and being an idiot that she is. Hey, it's just a character trait. So that ended up happening. She fell flat on her ass, but luckily, we had a healer.
She didn't fall flat on her ass. She got pulled to her ass and beat half to death by a horde of kobolds.
That's how I remembered it too.
Anyway, yeah, that's about right.
Anyway, we had our first casualty of the campaign, and it did succeed in killing him. We had one run away. We knocked the Dragonborn out, and as we saw, Zane got a little feisty with Cavrino over trying to use his criminal background per se into maybe getting a low-level underling or so. But it's not going to.
I'm still not cool about that.
Yeah,
you're never cool about anything.
No, I'm not.
But anyway, shall we get back to this, guys?
Yes.
Sure.
Take it away, DM.
Well, you have taken a short rest, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
You are currently still in the kitchen of this whole little tunnel network of the workers' quarters that once built this place. You probably partook of some of the soup. It was delicious, by the way. Despite being made of rats, it was actually good. Your prisoner is still unconscious and tied up in the corner. What do you do?
So, we now have in our possession a criminal that had been apparently heading up the operation. So, what did we discuss last time?
We're taking him in for the bounty.
Yeah, we need to take him in for the bounty.
Fair enough. We can... All right. Well, then let's do that. We weren't going to explore any further. I guess we do have,
Yes.
something kind of immediate and pressing to deal with now.
No, and I think we should get to the church for you, don't you think? Wouldn't that be fun?
Eventually that can happen, but this is kind of, as I said, immediate, since he's here.
Yeah, he ain't going anywhere yet. Let's just continue, shall we?
Just a check though. How many tails do we have again? Now that we've killed all of our kobolds?
Well, on my person, I have 4 kobold tails.
I have 2. Yes.
Yes. Don't forget, guys, my acid did melt a couple, so we have a problem there.
Well, we take their tongues. Or wait,
there's
did
no
the
body
acid,
left.
Actually. Right.
Yeah, well.
Who has a vial?
Do I?
I do not.
I don't think that's gonna work, guys.
No. Sorry, Ruth. I guess you're SOL.
Can't blame the guy for trying to make us more money.
Oh no, I am all aboard about that plan. But you know what? I think we should head a little south. I want to go investigate that grate we saw. There might be an easy way out there I might have seen.
While they're doing that, we're still in like that area, tavern sort of bit, yeah?
Yeah, we're
Correct.
still in workers' quarters.
I'm gonna go look around to see if there's anything in Thieves' Camp. Any sort of writing or any sort of thing that he may have had around. If they're gonna turn him in, I want to get at least some use out of him, and if he's left notes, then, I mean, hey.
So what room are you searching?
I'm gonna search in, like, the main room first, then I'm gonna head into the kitchen.
So you're searching in the main dining area first?
Yeah.
Well, I guess roll a search check.
There it is.
Natural 20.
Oh.
First roll of the night, son of a bitch.
Back it
Finally.
up,
Damn.
boys. We've peaked.
I'm sorry to inform you that there was nothing. You searched that room. You searched that room. Amazingly searched that room. You search every nook and cranny. You find no thieves' cant, but you do find just since you rolled that 20, you do find 2 gold pieces that are stuck in some cracks in the floor.
Oh, great. Awesome.
Ooh.
That works for me.
Just since there was nothing else in that room, and I don't want you to waste that nat 20, I'm giving you 2 gold for it.
Oh boy.
Alright, well, then can I go check in the kitchen?
Well, that's where everyone is currently, besides you, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go look around that area, see if there's any notes or
I'll
anything.
let that nat 20 slide through there, and there's no thieves can't scribble anywhere in that room either.
Speaking DM,
Alright.
did we search this place for any treasures or anything? I know we searched
Yeah.
one room.
Yes, you've
Okay.
searched this entire area you've been.
All right. As good as this rat stew is, I think we should go. I would like to go search where that kobold went, don't you? See what maybe lies over there. He ran upstairs.
I can take a vote in that. I want at least one more tale before we head out of here.
I'm having reservations about leaving the prisoner alone.
Oh no, he's coming along. I'll drag his ass.
Fine.
Rogden, worst case scenario, I'm putting a sword in him.
I thought I called dibs on that.
That would be incredibly the worst case scenario, considering he needs to be taken back up to the surface to be turned in.
It didn't say dead or alive.
He's not wrong.
I'm a she.
She's not wrong.
I know I look like a man, but I am a woman. Okay?
Forgive me, I have to look up. I'm not used to having to look up to women.
Oh man!
Ouch.
Oh,
Ouch.
wow!
Oh man.
So you go through the dining hall and up the stairs to the 2nd floor, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You enter the room.
Oh,
I have.
shit. I wasn't prepared for this.
Oh, do you want to do something special before you enter the room?
No,
or what?
I was joking. I'm sorry. Continue.
Okay. You come through the wall. Come through the room. There's a small carved wood, carved stone cave going through entering out into a much larger cave area. The walls and roofs of this cave are actually mostly dirt and stone with a tangle of roots, all binding it all together. A stream, you can hear in the distance, in the darkness, a stream of water in the distance. And, wait, I forget, how far can you guys see again?
Well, I would like
60 feet.
I would also like to retract real quick. I would have taken a burning torch from the fire real quick, just so the rest.
Okay,
of us
you
can see.
you can see in the through the room there are several little little bed piles of what kobolds all around. Little bits and baubles that they've kind of collected personally. In the center of the cave, just on the edge of your vision, you see a stream cutting through with a stone bridge going over it. And to your immediate right, you see marked in the map as A. What the A is, you see an actual little bed area which is separated off by actual a canvas wall that's set up. Obviously, this was the Dragonborn's bed. There is a chest there too.
Well, this
Hey, Mindy.
the chest aside, this would be a good place to look for
I was about to say,
anything.
Mindy, would you like to do a little searching? Maybe you can find some stuff.
Alright, let's go. I'm gonna head over there. I'm gonna go check out the chest.
I'm gonna help him too.
I'm gonna
It's
stand watch
a
and just look out at the
simple,
room.
completely unadorned wooden chest. It has no visible lock on it.
Oh. Can I try and open it?
You
Actually,
can
I'm gonna
try.
check for
Are
traps
you going
first.
to?
I'm checking for traps first.
Oh.
Yeah. 16, and is that an investigation or what?
I assume so.
19.
You find no traps.
Alright, I'll open it.
Within the box, you find 2 gems, 2 potions of resistance, 1 potion of greater healing, and 1 spell scroll, 1st level. Which I assume I need to pick what spell that is, don't I?
Yep.
Probably. We'll divide that up when we get out of here. That sound good for you guys?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I would first like to search his bed though, real quick, to see if I can find any gold he may have stashed, even though it was in the chest.
There was no
His
gold in
bed
the
is
chest.
pretty. We rolled dice, I guess.
Ooh, investigation?
Yeah, of course.
That's a 19. I
You
rolled an
find
18.
some. You find some fleas, but that's about it.
All right. All right.
Or should I say scale mites?
All right. I'm gonna. Cavrino starts walking to the. Hold on. Let me rephrase that. I start walking to the river.
Ruith, seeing Cavrino walk out, begins to follow her.
I guess if we're done here, then Rugden's gonna do the same. Just stay with the group.
Well, you reach the bridge. As you get close, you can see further and further. You see a bunch of boxes stacked against a back wall. And that's all there is back here. Besides a few more little kobold nests, which are empty, of course, at this point.
Well,
Yeah.
he definitely escaped this way, but I don't see any other entrances or exits.
The stream that you can see flowing up from one direction. You're not sure where it's flowing from because you can't see up there. But you can see it flows down through a small little hole on the other side of the wall and continues flowing down in a different direction. It's large enough for a small creature to get through.
He may have went down
Well.
the grate.
If that's the case, he's probably dead or drowned.
I would like to count how many kobold nests there are.
There are 18.
How many did we kill again?
Not 18.
Fewer than that.
Yeah, a lot fewer.
We should be on the
Kill-
lookout then.
Yeah,
Killed 3
I
rats.
wholeheartedly agree.
All right. I say we start making our way back to the bridges.
What about those crates? As Ruith points in the direction of the crates. Should we check those?
Sure, there may be stolen goods or something there that we can collect and bring back up to the townspeople.
Yeah, totally.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
So you're gonna go search the crates.
Yeah.
I suppose that these crates are medium-sized crates. Like, they could be carried by one person, but it would be an extremely heavy load.
I would like to do an investigation on the crates to see if I can ascertain what's inside of them without opening them. Like, is there any marking on the crate that's obvious or anything?
I'm not even gonna have you roll. Most crates have no markings, and what markings there are just various, like, shipping companies. Obviously, these were just taken from, like, from the port, probably.
Okay, then I'm not going to bother rolling. I'm just going to shrug off that these are just stolen crates. I would like to open the crate.
Okay, the crates are not nailed shut at all. They're completely easy to open. You open one of the top crates. Inside, you just find just scraps of cloth, some a few things of silverware actually, but not like really expensive. Mostly this cheap, like not even silver, like this iron cutlery. And most of the other crates are full of the same, like stolen articles of clothing, whatever the kobolds could just grab in town and leave without being noticed.
Ruith looks very disappointed at what's inside the crates.
What do you expect? They're kobolds. They don't really have, how you say, the greatest memory for finding stuff.
Though you do notice that behind the crates, they're stacked against a door.
Ruth suddenly looks very happy, and he pushes a crate to the side. This, as he points, this is why you check the crates.
I shrug. Cavrino shrugs. And
So you gonna open the door?
After one of you, as he motions to the party, is taking a
I
step
see.
away from
You
the
find
door.
some strange doors and then you motion to us to deal with it. I get it.
good work, Ruth. And Cavrino goes and walks and basically, Sparta kicks the door open.
Oh, God.
Doesn't mind.
Make
She
a
did it
strength
earlier.
check, please. What's
Just
your roll?
Alan.
Just base strength, or we want athletics here.
It's strength.
Strength. Okay, that's a 22.
Oh, yeah,
wow.
you just these doors are not really, sturdy anymore. You just completely kick that door in. I mean, it actually opened outward, but you kicked it in. Right off the hinges. It's down on the ground now in pieces.
So, shall we look?
You realize we're trying to sneak up on somebody. You don't have to go making such a loud ruckus and break every single door we come across. What, did a door kill your mother or something? Jeez.
You'd be surprised what doors have done to my family. Anyway, besides that, we should look to see where this goes.
Inside the door, you see a narrow hall about 5 feet across that leads into a stairwell going down.
Cadrino starts walking in.
At
I'll
the bottom of
follow.
the stairwell, you find the bunk chamber where you killed all the rats. You just went into it. You just went in a circle.
Ah.
The boxes were obviously stacked there to try to keep the rats from getting through the door into the kobolds were sleeping.
And as we all know, rats hate cutlery.
Absolutely.
That's true.
Get it.
Don't let the lies in Ratatouille fool you.
Oh, God. Oh, boys, real quick, I have something for you. Cadrino pulls out a silver dwarven flask. Would anybody care for a drink?
Sure.
I hesitantly raise my hand. Rugden walks forward. What's in it?
I don't know. Found it down here. I take a swig of it.
Oh no.
It burns, but not like deadly burning, but like the super alcoholic burning.
Ooh, this is the good stuff. And I hand it off to Rugden first.
Rugden takes it and smells it.
It's definitely dwarven alcohol. That's all you get. That is it.
I slam back a moderate, just like a slow, like, all right, that was a nice little sip, and kind of shake my head. Whoa, this is nice. And I pass it off to who wants to take it.
I'll have a sip.
I pass it off to Tassel.
Shakes his head no.
I take a look. I don't even bother smelling it. Seeing these two enjoy it, like, oh, fuck it, this is probably good then. I'll just take a gulp.
I hope you're enjoying that few 100-year-old dwarven whiskey.
Oh, this is delicious.
Aye. All right, so I've got
Finally aged in the sewer.
Yep, I take back my flask. I've got about half a flask left, you'd say, or
Yeah.
okay. I would say the party heads back, since we know this area. We're gonna head back to the antechamber kind of deal, the big area now.
Big
Okay.
place with the water.
You're back in the large open sewage cave with the pillars and the platforms.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you want to do in here while you're there?
So, should we take him back out the way we came? I mean, that was kind of perilous
that
and
would-
all the...
That would freak
All
out the
these-
housewife. That'd be something to see, wouldn't it?
Well, I mean, to take him, yeah, exactly, back up through the house that we came from. But there were a few bridges that kind of bombed out when we were on our way. You said there was another exit down this way. As I point, Rugden points towards the south where that grate was that we found. You said there was potentially an exit this way.
Yeah, because there was light, so where there's light, there's usually other alternative ways out. I would say we head that way.
You hear chittering of Draconic in the distance.
I speak
What?
Draconic.
Yeah,
what
what
are
is
they
it
saying?
saying?
Everybody here speaks Draconic.
Yeah.
Rugden, we just this is great.
Is this general banter like this, them talking about like stuff they've gathered and stuff, and then you see them at the edge of the vision, a bunch of kobolds just looking at you.
Are they south?
Oh.
Are they towards the grate?
South, they're coming from the south. They spot you all, and they see you have their leader. They look at each other, and they all bolt back to the direction they came from.
A bold move.
Kobold.
Ah, there it is.
Yes, a cold, bold move.
I would say we chase them, but that would mean we have to drop the prisoner. Let us just take a leisurely but safe path now that we know there are more kobolds down below. I would still like to go that way, though.
I mean,
Fair
if you
enough.
want to, chase
I'm okay
them
with
up.
this.
Keep an eye on the prisoner if you guys want to go kill him.
Midi, I don't trust you right now with the prisoner after what you just tried to do. We could be here for, I don't know, maybe a half hour. Let's just go together. Plus, there's safety in numbers.
Yeah.
I like the safety and numbers option.
Alright.
And if you'd like me to carry the prisoner, I'd be more than happy to carry him and allow you to bravely rush forward to confront our mortal enemy.
Midnight is shaking her head and just going, "What are these idiots that I am?"
Yes,
partying
mortal
with so
enemy
far."
of ineffective kobolds.
Just remember, we've all killed them in our own ways. Let's just keep walking. And she starts heading down south.
Ruith shrugs and follows.
As you head down the south cave, you see, since there's light pouring in from the outside, you see the kobolds. Some of them heading down a little side cave in the distance. Some of them just jumping right into the defeated sewage water and just squeezing out in between the grates.
They sure
They're
act like
definitely all
rats.
fleeing.
They sure
to the
act like
exits.
rats, don't they?
Yes, they do. Fen,
Yes.
how close are these kobolds?
From where you're sitting now, out of your range.
How far?
If it's within 60 feet, that's in my range.
They're within 100 feet.
Okay. So
Okay.
Remember, there's light pouring in from the outside now, so we can
You
actually
can see
can
further,
now.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
You
we can't
come
blame the guy
as
for
you're walking
trying.
down the little pathway. You come to a set of the same rickety bridges that you've been crossing this entire time.
Fucking love these bridges.
Now, it's a double set out too. It's one to a small little outcropping in the middle of the river, and there's one to the other side. You have the map. You can see it.
All right, well, I guess I'll take point again. And Rugden walks up and kind of rubs his hands together and takes a good 6 seconds out of his life to cast Mending on this first bridge. I know the routine.
Hey, it's worked before.
So hopefully that strengthens the bridge a little bit. And I'll be the first one to walk across this first bridge just to the middle, that little island.
Make a dexterity check.
Here we go. This is going to be the best thing ever. Dex. That is a 10.
You make it.
Oh, suspense is killing me. All right, well,
Since there's a really small little like rock cropping in the center, it's not really an island. I would say you can cross the whole thing in one go.
Okay, and when I get since I crossed the whole thing and I'm on the other side of the sewer now, I'm going to turn around and cast Mending on the second bridge from the safety of the other side of the sewer.
Got
as
it.
well. So, okay. Next.
Before that, though, I would like to take out some of my rope real quick and tie it to the prisoner, and then Rugden, catch this.
Yes.
Catch this in case one of us falls with the prisoner. That way he doesn't go away.
All right.
The water is not flowing that fast, by the way. You remember that, right?
No, I don't actually. So, all right.
It's
So he
lazy.
doesn't
It's
drown
a
by
little.
accident.
It's like a lazy. It's a lazy river of shit.
Okay. Well, you said there was a grate, so I'm thinking it's picking. I thought it was.
Hop in
picking
an
up. I'm
inner
sorry.
tube and give me a margarita.
Oh God.
Jesus.
Anyway, but yeah, just in case, I am still gonna tie it around me in case something happens.
Fair enough.
All right, but I guess I will go next with the.
So you're gonna cross while carrying the prisoner.
I don't have a choice, yeah, because
So is the prisoner unconscious?
he's
or...
unconscious. Yeah, I've been carrying
Okay.
him this whole time.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, Fen, what am I doing?
This is unprecedented because you're crossing with two people. Oh. The moment you step foot in the bridge, it starts to groan angrily under your weight.
Hey, take my foot off. How far across is it? About what, 5 feet or 10 feet?
1 second. Each one of these squares is 10 feet.
So each one is about 10 feet across.
Yes.
If I do, like, you know those discus throwers?
Are you going to try
You're not going to throw the prisoner, are you?
to throw a person?
I don't know if I have a choice at this point. Well.
I feel like reminding you that the river is
Hold on. Let me RP this real quick. You know what? I've had it up to here with this, and I jump in the shit river to cross.
Oh
the
no!
water instantly splooshes up around you up to your waist.
Roll for
I
disease.
am so finding a path after this, and I wade my dragonborn ass across.
Actually, Bert is right. Make a Constitution saving throw.
I was joking. God damn it.
Same team, Bert.
14.
So if he 15, 1 second.
14.
I keep 14. By the way, I'm not gonna tell you if you did it or not.
I know.
You'll know it. You'll know eventually if you did or not.
This is the fun part. And I basically just cross because obviously the bridges ain't gonna hold my weight. So
Be sure to douche later.
there's a
just gonna go
giant
across the bridge.
dragonborn middle finger raised up at Ruben.
Okay, 1 second. So I go from where you are. I go 30 feet through this stuff. So give me 3 dexterity saving throws to not slip.
All right.
No.
Uh-oh.
Me or him?
All right, there's an 8.
You do not slip.
Okay, that's the first one. There's a 14.
You do
You're
not
gonna
slip.
waterboard him.
And there's a 13.
You do not slip. You make it to the other side
okay.
without slipping. Though you do step on some gooey stuff in the bottom of the river, which you really don't want to think about.
Not thinking about it. I'm saying this as I'm crossing the river. I not so gently throw him up onto the bank and then crawl my scaly ass out. And I just sit there looking at Rudin like, what did I do?
Girl, you nasty.
Don't you know it, buddy? Don't you know it? And then I'm waiting for the other two now.
Ruth
crossing.
casually crosses the bridge like nothing's wrong in the world.
Make a dexterity check, please.
Dexterity check? Okay.
Yes.
16 plus with my dex.
You make it.
That's an 18. Hooray. That
You
wasn't
make
so
it.
hard. What are you making such a big deal about? It's fine.
Wait 1 second. I need to roll. You're good. Who's next to cross the river? Shit.
I am.
Shits.
I've
The
said it
river
like 2
shits.
times.
The river stinks.
Oh boy.
Dexterity check, bitch.
10.
You make it.
Yeah. Do I have to do it twice because of 2 bridges?
No, just once. I'm just letting you do it once. Streamlining.
Okay.
I'm streamlining.
Good.
Alright, now that I've had my bath for today, shall we go continue south?
Sure. As
Yeah.
Ruth casts Mage Hand and tries to wipe your armor off with Mage Hand.
Just leave it alone. You're smearing it.
Might as well try to get some of it off.
I appreciate
Besides-
it.
You really want to go into
stinks.
town looking like that?
I really don't care at this point. I'm a fucking dragonborn. I look out of place no matter where I go. Shall we continue now?
Careful where you're putting that mage hand, son.
You see an ethereal Mage Hand give you a finger.
You just stop flipping each other off. Okay, you head south and you come to you can see out the grate. You see the sewage water seeping out into the grate. You see many large trees with really thick tangled roots. It appears to be really swampy out there.
And I have a question. This grate, are we now at kind of like water level, either with the lake or the ocean, wherever this is flowing from, or is there a waterfall? Are we up a ways kind of on a cliff now that we're looking at it?
No, it's literally it's letting out. It's lazily flowing out. You just let out into like a. Best I can say, you can see it looks like this straight up like a swampland or a wetland out there.
Okay.
Like with the thick tangled rooted trees, many reeds and tall grasses.
And with this grate, are the holes big enough for us to crawl through, or do we have to look for an alternate? Or I guess we would float through. There's not a pathway through the grate. I do see that there is a pathway to our right.
Indeed, and that's where you're standing. There was there's a cave This cave is different from the ones you're in currently. It's obviously dug out with unskilled hands, and probably much more recent than the rest of the cave system.
Shoddy work.
While the rest of the cave system mostly is natural caves intermittent with carved out and expanded passageways, this one is just straight up a hand dug, really shoddy work. Yes, like
artisanal,
like dwarf said.
Shade grown.
So we see how the kobolds got in here.
The grate, by the way, is too small for you to fit through, and it's like actually like wrought iron.
Okay, fair enough.
Question about this little shoddy cave.
Yes.
You say we can see it's hand dug. Does it look like hands or claws?
Claws. You see the scratch marks.
Okay.
Like it's kobold dug.
That's what I wanted to. That's what I assumed, but I wanted to make sure. I'd like to look into the cave and just look straight through.
It's a sloppily dug / carved tunnel that turns from stone to hard-packed and rocky dirt. You can see many roots snake through the walls and down from the roof. The smell of sewage is not as strong, but it's not really wafted in. It's more fresh air coming from that direction too.
I'd like to turn back to the rest of the party and say, should we go out that way?
I don't see any other way we're fitting through.
I was thinking that as well, because we just got to the city and basically ran down.
You head up through the little dug cave. It's constantly heading upwards in a straight line up. So you're going up at a slight angle. When you reach the top, you reach a little bit larger open chamber, and with a hole in the roof with roots and stuff hanging down from it. Light, the sun. You can see the sun above you in the sky.
Ruith puts his arm out and kind of motions at the party to go backwards. I'm gonna blow a hole in the ceiling. Give me a second.
There is already a hole in the ceiling.
I'm gonna make it bigger.
It's plenty big for you to get through.
Hey, let him do his thing.
Okay.
Rugden backs the fuck up.
I cast a ray of frost at the ceiling.
What?
Okay, alright.
Do I need to roll to hit?
You do what you do.
Well, seeing as you're aiming up through a hole, yes, roll to hit.
Ray of Frost. It is my... What is it? Oh, that's absolute garbage.
What'd you roll?
That's 2 plus 2. That's a 9 total.
Well, surprisingly, you still managed to hit the inanimate earth.
Hooray!
It freezes and it crumbles a little, but nothing else happens.
Aw, damn it. I was hoping to do damage to it.
Where's the earth-shattering kaboom?
You know, I was thinking the same thought. I mean, I guess he needs to work in bed. I don't know. There's no kaboom. Let's go. I start walking.
I give him a pat on the back and be like, "You tried your best, buddy."
Rugden is standing there contemplating what in the world Midnight's comment meant.
Okay, so you guys want to climb up out of the hole?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Please.
Make a dexterity
God,
check.
Get us the fuck out of here. I'm done with the sewers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Dexterity?
Fucking shit.
Would that be acrobatics?
Dexterity acrobatics.
Can I do athletics instead? Pretty please, oh god.
Yeah, athletics or acrobatics, either
Okay,
or.
that changes it. I got
That's
a 7
better.
then.
I got a 9.
I got a 12.
I got an 8.
Wow, we're worn out. Guys, we're tired. You know, it's been a day.
There's a reason I wanted to blow up the ceiling and make a ramp for us.
Ah.
Okay, why would a ray of frost do that? Okay, all of you, but wait, Midnight. How you getting the prisoner up?
I would wait for one of them, and then I would wait for Rugden to get up and then toss it to him because he probably.
Okay. So I'm not gonna. So I was gonna have you fail by that because I assume you're gonna be carrying it by hand with you, but no.
I mean, if we want to,
you all make it up.
I can say I try it first, and then Rugden smart it off to me.
Okay, you try to climb up with the prisoner, and you fail. You can't get up. You slip and fall from the roots. But you don't take any damage. You land on the prisoner.
Ah, son of a... Rugden!
Crush him.
What?
Would you mind giving a lady a hand?
Yes, just hand him up.
I toss him up now.
Wait, you're gonna throw him up instead of the rope that's tied around him?
It's tied to me and him.
Oh, okay. So how are you gonna throw him up if it's tied to you?
In a usual
I
way. guess
I just forgot about it, so I'm just gonna, like, literally, use strength and just toss him up, I guess?
Okay, I'm just gonna say you untied him from you.
Just get behind him and push, and I'll pull. Simple.
Okay, make a strength test, both of you, and whoever's helping you.
Oh, God. Okay.
Strength, that would be a 15 for me.
That is a 14 for me.
You managed to heave him up that hole into the outside.
Okay.
Yay.
Now my
Hooray.
turn. Kevrino's going to scramble up once more.
Dice?
Oh, dexterity again?
Yes.
Son of a bitch!
What?
The one, didn't you?
3.
While climbing, some of the shit got on your hands, and it makes the roots all slippery, and you fall off again.
Quit fucking around and get up here!
You think I'm fucking around, Rugden? I'm not fucking
Yes!
around. This fucking earth is
How
not
can you
liking
not
my weight.
handle climbing out of a hole? Get up here! I'm
Apparently
hungry.
you
I'm
don't weigh
tired.
as much as me, so if you're gonna help me, throw a goddamn rope down.
I'm so done with the sewer and the smell and all of this. Let's
Oh, you're
go.
done! Buddy, I have it on me, so you're gonna be stuck with it till we top this guy off. Would you throw me a rope already?
I tried to fix the bridge for you, but you're just no. I'm
I
too
couldn't
good for
carry him
Rugden's
over!
We could have figured something. Just get up here.
Throw me a rope!
You're attached to a rope. You have rope wrapped around your body. Get up here. Quit fucking around.
Dexterity check again.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna assist him. I'm gonna reach down and try and help him up.
Her.
I said to him because
Dexterity?
of you.
I should also remind you that Ruth also has it on him after he fell the first time.
Yeah, no, I've had shit like caked into my robes since like the minute we got into this dungeon. I've just been ignoring it.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm-
Also, I don't know
trying
if
to
I
help.
passed my my check to get up. I rolled an 8.
Yeah, you're up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No, I failed. All right, my turn.
You want to try again, or
Yeah,
you want to get help?
I'm using the rope I'm using the rope this time to get up.
Okay, so who's assisting you?
I am anchor. So Rugden is the ropes are attached to the ends are attached to Midnight and fucking Dead or whatever his name is, the prisoner, and I'm holding the prisoner up at the top as so like an anchor. All you have to do is like belay on and like climb up the rope.
Okay,
so
try again.
He should have a big boost of confidence right now. I'm talking about you, all right? I'm just
All
talking
right.
about you.
Roll again.
16.
You fail.
No.
I'm kidding. You make it up. You make it up.
Yay!
Congratulations, you are all out of the sewer, and I can actually close this window.
Well, we solved his hole trap.
Now, I have a question, guys.
Yes.
Which way is the city?
Okay, where you are now, you're on top of a kind of a rocky cliff outcropping. Around you are many trees, and over the cliff you can see the a lot of like heavy marshland below you. And of course, to your north is more trees, which you're not sure how far they go, as you can't see that far through the trees right now. To your south is the marshlands. To your east, more trees. To your west, more trees, and you can also see more marshland.
Gentlemen?
You guys have no idea where the fuck you are.
We have a problem.
Ruth looks around, and for once in your short time of knowing him, he looks completely lost.
I wonder what would
bet it
happen
looks
if
a
we
lot
had a
like he
guide of
normally
some
looks.
sort who knew these tunnels and knew how to get back into the city.
I don't think anyone needed tunnels.
What are you doing?
Birds. I was doing bird noises.
Yeah,
Okay,
that was
see, I didn't
Fen.
know where that was coming from. I thought that was Ruth. I thought that was Ruth making bird calls or something, like communing with nature. He's about to call in the fucking flying giant eagles to take us back to the city. My bad. Okay.
Do you not know birds there, Rugden?
Yes, I know birds.
Just that much methane, huh?
I know. Oh my gosh.
All right. I would like to perceive if I can see any form of light or anything from the city, in the air, in the sky.
You can see the sun. It's about maybe around. It's getting close to noonish, maybe by now.
Noonish, so it's
You
right.
can see the sun through the trees.
It's right overhead. Fuck, we don't know which way's east or west.
That would mean this would be a great time for a short rest, and we can let time pass.
We already had one.
No, but I mean, we can sit on our asses and let time pass so we can see the movement of the sun.
Or, if you'd really like to know, we could look back down into the tunnel, find out which direction it goes, then go above land and follow that direction back towards the city.
Or Midi, I have another idea.
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
He's saying go back into the sewers and we take
No.
our
No,
old
not
way.
back into the sewers. I'm saying we go around. We just came out of the city, did we not?
Yes, we don't know
From
where
the
we
sewers.
are though.
Well, then take a mental note where the sewers go, then go above land and follow that direction.
All right, I see what
Or-
he's saying.
Or how about we just wake our fellow compatriot up and ask him?
That's also a possibility.
You think he's gonna remember anything after you bludgeoned him into trauma?
Oh, I think he'll
I mean,
remember
coma?
stuff if you do the talking, Midi.
If you let me finish.
You can certainly try. All right, I would like to try and jostle the Dragonborn awake.
You do so
Is he
without any
alive?
problem.
He's all yours, Midi.
No.
Alright. You. Do you know where we are?
We're in the fucking swamp. Where else do you think we are?
Yes, well, I sort of gathered that. I'm simply asking, do you know which way is back towards the city?
And why would I tell you? So you can turn me in?
He's got a good point.
I can... You know, I could easily hand you over to my friend over here. And I'll point towards Midnight and be like, you really, really don't want to get on her bad side.
Well, I don't even know where we are right now.
You said that we're just in a swamp.
What part of the swamp? How
I will
long have
turn
we
him
been
around
out?
to show him the swamp eggs, like the drain exit where we just came from.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're just south of the city. About 2 miles ish.
No, that's not that bad.
No, it's not.
That's nothing.
Would you like to walk the rest of the way, or would you rather be unconscious again?
I'd rather walk.
Fair enough.
Cool. That works for me.
And
Anyone got a gag?
No, let him speak for now. If he gets annoying, then we'll gag him.
If he gets too annoying, I will cut his tongue out personally. And Ruith eyes our dragonborn prisoner with murderous intent.
Oh, be quiet.
Thank you, sir. And I start
boy.
motioning him towards, since he said we were south, we're gonna go north, so...
We don't
Do
know
you
what
even know which
direction
way is
north
north? You don't have a compass, do you?
I don't.
Nope.
I'm gonna guess that north is towards the fucking
What I
cabin we just came
know
from.
about moss and that it grows on the north side
Jesus.
of trees. Can I roll a nature check for that? Is that a knowledge?
That's actually a
thing?
fallacy.
Gentlemen, why don't we take the second part of the idea and wait wait for an hour or so till we can tell which way is north. That way we know which way is west.
Well, what about
Can I
your
see the
friend's
sun?
idea? Just to literally look over the cliff and see which direction the grate is.
No, couldn't possibly work.
I'm gonna do that anyway. I'm gonna figure it out.
You look over the cliff, and nothing happens. You see the large stone grate, large iron grate with the water slowly flowing out of it. It is like right underneath you. So based on that direction, do you think you could be able to guess which way is north?
I'm guessing it's north.
You're guessing. So wait, what is the like? So is that inward? Is inward north or is outward north?
I'm guessing inwards north.
Ruth is going to point in a random direction and say, "Let's go that way."
Oh no.
Really? He's gonna.
He's gonna
roll,
look like he's thinking, and then he's gonna point.
Whichever way he points, adventure lies that way.
It's true.
Roll a. There is no such thing as a D8, so.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there
D8's
is.
a thing.
Yeah,
Alright, roll a D8 then, and that's what direction you're gonna point.
Okay. Ruth takes a moment, looks very ponderous. I'm pretty sure it's this way.
He goes full Pooh Bear.
He says 2. He goes in the
Which
direction
way?
of 2, whatever you labeled 2 as.
2.
2.
Northeast.
Hey!
Somewhere in that direction. Ruth doesn't actually know if it's the right direction or not, but he starts walking that way. With the confidence of, I think I know this is the right way.
With the confidence and swagger of an elf.
Yes.
Alright.
I kind of look
Couldn't
over
be worse
at...
than the
Sure.
swamp. Let's go, buddy. I motion I take the prisoner with me as we're walking.
Yeah, I just kind of look over at Midnight and shrug and... oh well. Stay together.
Well, I'm a little bit sad because you're taking the shortest route out of the swamp. As you're walking, in the distance to your south-ish, you see someone standing out in the open, staring at you from the brush line. It's a good 80 feet away from you, so it's well out of your range of any of attacks.
I look at the prisoner. One of your buddies?
The person is wearing this pure white clothing with silver markings all over it.
Could I
Hey, Fen,
roll
can you repeat that last
some
line you
sort
cut out for me real quick?
The guy's wearing pure white clothing with silver markings on it, and I would like to roll a history
Can I
or
roll a
religion
stealth?
check if I have heard of these markings. Which would do you? I mean, it's gonna be the same roll either way. They both have to do with intelligence, so I'll just roll. And I have what is it called? Fucking proficiency in both of them. So I'll just roll. That's
So it doesn't matter.
so that's a 4.
Dang.
And you take your pick. Do I not know them historically, or do I not know them religiously?
You tell me which one you were doing.
I'll say history. If I have
You-
historically heard of like
From a historical standpoint, you do not. Well, also there's a distance that makes it really hard to see
oh yes, that's the
see what the
excuse.
actual markings are, but you do not recognize what the outfit.
Hey, who's that? I don't recognize anything from books that I've read.
I also have multiple
Anyone else want to do it before he
proficiencies.
just yells out?
Yes,
Yeah,
I would like to.
Can I
I'm putting my hand on my
sneak
sword.
up a little closer and have like a pull a stealth check?
To
See if I
do
can get
what?
closer. I want to take a closer look, so I'm gonna roll a stealth check and see if I can.
I should point out that you are pretty out in the open, and that person can see you all clearly.
No, he spotted
Hold
us.
Not if I
Okay,
dive
check.
behind this shrub.
I will make a religion check, because why not?
I'll make a
That's
perception
a
check, see if I
20
can get
total.
anything.
20 total.
Yes.
Well, since you're not normally a religious person, correct?
No,
Yeah.
not particularly, but I have religion as a proficiency.
Oh, really?
You read about it a lot.
You've actually from that distance. You recognize maybe roll a perception check to see if you actually see the markings clearly.
Oh, bitch, you don't know what button you just pressed on me. Haha! That is a 12, but I have an advantage on perception checks. That is also a 12.
He's
good enough.
consistent.
He
You
pushed
gotta
the
give him
12
that.
button.
Based on the white clothing, the shape and design of the mask? This person's also wearing a mask. You can't see their face. You determine that is a Silverlight cultist. And as the person is watching you, he just sort of just backs away into the brush and disappears.
Like Homer Simpson.
Yes.
Hey, guys, that was Silverlight.
That's not good if they know.
Ah, that's why I didn't recognize them. I'm not from around here.
Right, and they're
I-
against your religion. So we got to watch where we're going. prisoner, do you know any about these guys? Were you working for them, or were you just...
Oh God, no! Not them.
You sound frightened. Why are you frightened of them?
They're the shadows in the night.
He was out in the
White
day.
specters. To see one in the day, that's... I've never seen one before. Under the light of the sun.
I think we should let the people know. What is this area? I see this swamp, but does it have a name, perchance?
It's the Myerland Swamplands.
We should probably let the guards know that we saw a cultist out here.
If we can, I mean, we might be able to give chase.
Not with the
Just
prisoner
ignore
right
them.
now, and plus some of us are still dinged up, and I would hate to remind you, we smell like a sewer. And as much as I would like to go in a swamp, I say we get back and figure out some things first.
Okay, so... Do you want to continue moving in the same direction you were moving before, or do you want to switch directions and go a different direction?
Keep moving the
I've,
same way to
yeah,
the...
stay the course.
Yeah, stay the course.
Yeah, fair.
I don't want to give chase
Ruth
after him.
shrugs and relents the point.
After only a couple of minutes of walking through the woods, you come out through the tree line, which is a straight cut. It's definitely not a natural tree line, and it's wheat fields, rolling fields of wheat in front of you, and you see the sun. You see the ocean, and the sun's landing in the distance.
Good job, Ruth.
Thank you. He looks very proud of himself.
How did you know this? What was your way of figuring this out?
He points up at the sky toward the high noon sun. The sun. It tells me many things.
Also known as bullshitting.
To be fair,
Interesting.
he is an astronomer. That's his shtick.
Actually, he does have a point, yeah. Interesting. Anyway, shall we get going?
Sure.
I would quite like a bath.
Before
Through the rolling fields of wheat, you see
Wait,
in the
hold on,
distance.
time out. Is it bad to be trampling on fields of wheat?
There are little roads between them.
I think we're walking in
Okay,
between
cool.
the fields,
Just-
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure we weren't like trampling someone's shit so where they were fully justified in kicking our ass.
I think we're a
but-
little smarter than that.
Yeah, I
You
would have
never
told
know.
you guys to look for a road.
Anyway, go ahead.
So
Fred,
you've
go ahead,
actually
Fred.
you've actually never seen this part of the country before because you've been inside some land in the sewers only.
Yeah, we've literally never seen this. We were actually out in the world.
But there's rolling hills literally as far as you can see to your north and west. In the distance, you see giant, just massively huge windmills in the distance too. Like over 3 miles away from you, maybe. Those windmills look like they're pretty big.
Wow. All right.
They must use a lot of grain here.
Imagine all the bread you
Also,
could
you see several little like carts and stuff in the distance on the around the fields where people are working around them. You know, this normal worker stuff going on.
This is a
Alright.
prime starting location in Settlers of Catan.
Sorry, I get that reference. Alright, shall we push on?
That's great.
All right.
Come on, Rugden, smile a little bit. We had a fight, but it's a good day. Wouldn't you say? We're getting some money, we had some adventures, and in fact, I'm starting to like you people, even if you do yell at me every now and then.
Let's just get back. It's been a day, and I still need to check in with the church.
We'll get you there, don't worry.
Also, you need to bathe.
Is it nighttime at this point?
It's
No,
noon.
it's
Noon.
Hmm.
Well, around noon-ish.
Okay.
Yep, so we make our way back.
Yes.
So you're heading towards Sun Landing. Okay, I need you to do me a favor and tell me, call heads or tails.
Heads.
Who's calling it?
Well, Mitty already called it, so go ahead, Mitty.
We'll just go with that.
Heads. Yeah.
And since you're traveling 2 miles and it takes an hour to get there, let's call another coin flip.
Mitty?
Tails.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. I don't like that. That
I
doesn't
think the
sound
guards
good
are
at
gonna
all.
catch us.
As you are traveling through the wheat fields, you're getting close to the town, but you're maybe about maybe another 10 minutes to travel away from the town, you're passing nearby a little encampment of workers. Like, imagine the little gypsy carts that they pull around, except these ones are loaded down for, like, the workers working out in the fields.
Okay.
Where they can sleep and work while they're out here.
Okay, yeah.
Because these fields are large, and you don't see any other hamlets or anything in view. So obviously, this is how the workers live around here. They travel across these pretty much massive fields of farming in these little caravans. Well, as you are traveling, you notice three individuals on horseback moving towards the encampment.
Do I recognize any sort of uniform on them?
Make a perception check.
So, 17.
They're wearing ramshackle uniforms, like really thrown together from wherever they could find. The one thing that's common to all of them is they're actually wearing the little shoulder capes of the city guard that bear the white 8-pointed star of Solace, except they are stained black.
Uh-oh. These are those guys.
We don't know. Only Mitty knows.
And you notice as one lifts up something that has a burning wick on the top and throws it at one of the caravans, but it immediately explodes and bursts into flames. The workers are panicking and running. The other two on horseback run by and is cut down to workers with hand axes that they're wielding. Another one's starting to keep throwing firebombs into the fields. And
I assume with all the firebombs going off that the rest of us notice this commotion as well.
Yeah, immediately.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah, the moment he raised his torch to try and throw it in, I have started moving back to tell the others. So the explosion
We're traveling in a
sort of
group, so we see it
backs up
immediately.
Well, I wanted to say before, but he kept talking.
Sorry.
That I wanted to be like at least 20 or so feet ahead, so therefore I can like scout.
Oh, that makes sense.
Like
I'm
make
cool with
sure.
that. Yeah,
Because I'm the stealthy one. I'm good with that.
that's legit.
Yeah, so I've come back and be like, either be sneaky or get ready for a fight.
Well,
And
in
then
the distance,
explosions.
you hear some more. You see more smoke rising and more commotion.
Well, we've got to help them as best we can.
I agree. And I turn to prisoner. Sorry about this. I punch him right in the face to knock him out again.
I'm not gonna have you roll for it. I'm just gonna have him just go down.
Yep.
Ruith drops his pack, like his backpack, and he draws his sword.
Said, look, they're on horseback. They can easily outrun us. We need to either get a drop on them or like
Yeah.
be careful.
You be
about
stealthy. I'll just run in like I usually do. You just wait. Don't worry. I've fought horses before. And I go immediately running towards the fight.
What's going to happen? Will there be a fight? Will they talk their way out of it? Find out next time on Mishaps and Misfits.